Picture this, you're holding a single movie ticket that costs more than most people's annual salary. That's the reality behind anime's most expensive productions, where studios have gambled everything on bringing impossible dreams to life. I want you to guess which anime movie you think burned through the most cash. Drop your predictions in the comments before we reveal the answer. And let's see who knows the anime economics best. Okay, starting our countdown at number 10, we have Howl's Moving Castle from 2004. Studio Ghibli invested $24 million into this magical odyssey, and you can feel every penny on the screen. The castle itself required hundreds of artists working for months just to do and perfect its walking mechanism. Every gear, every moon, every wisp of smoke from its chimneys demanded meticulous hand-drawn animation. Miyazaki's vision of a living, breathing, mechanical fortress pushed traditional animation to its absolute limits. Number 9 brings us Steam Boy, Katsuhiro Otomo's steampunk masterpiece that consumed $26 million and 10 years of production. This wasn't just expensive, it was obsessive. Otomo researched Victorian-era machinery so thoughtfully that the film's steam engines operate on authentic principles. Every pipe, valve, and pressure gauge follows real engineering logic. The final battle sequence alone required 3 years of animation work, with teams of artists hand-drawing thousands of mechanical components frame by frame. At number 8, we encounter Evangelion Thrice Upon a Time, the conclusion to Hideaki Inno's Rebuild saga. Nearly $30 million went into this emotional finale, but the real cost was measured in human exhaustion. Enno famously struggled with depression throughout the production, and the film's budget reflected his uncompromising pursuit of cathartic perfection. Every explosion, every tear, every moment of Shinji's final journey required multiple iterations until it was satisfied to Enno's exact standard. At number 7 takes us back to 1998 when Pokemon Fever gripped the world. The first movie commanded a $30 million budget during the franchise's peak cultural movement. This wasn't just about animation quality, it was about creating a global phenomenon. The production involved coordinating teams across multiple countries, developing new animation techniques for the psychic battles, and ensuring every frame could support the massive marketing machine behind it. The Wind Riser claims number 6 with the $30 million budget, representing Miyazaki's most personal and controversial work. The biographical drama about aircraft designer Jiro Horikoshi demanded extensive historical research and authentic period detail. Every aeroplane, every architectural element, every character's clothing reflected painstaking accuracy. The film's budget reflected not just technical excellence, but Miyazaki's desire to grapple with Japanese wartime legacy through his art. If you're enjoying this deep dive into anime's biggest financial gambles, hit that subscribe button because we're building something special here. A community that appreciates both artistry and the economics behind our favorite medium. Your support helps us create more content just like this, and honestly, knowing you're out there makes these late night research sessions totally worth it, so thank you so much. Okay, at number 5, we have Space Pirate Captain Hardlock, representing Japan's most expensive computer-generated anime at its release. $30 million brought cutting-edge technology but couldn't guarantee success. The film's photorealistic approach divided audience who expected traditional animation. Yet every dollar shows the intricate spacecraft designs, the cosmic battle sequence, and the painstaking detail of Hardlock's legendary ship, the Acadia. At number 4 showcases Ponyo, where $34 million brought hand-drawn ocean waves to unprecedented life. Miyazaki's team animated water using traditional techniques, creating fluid movements that computer graphics still struggles to match. The film's budget reflected an almost spiritual commitment to hand-drawn crafted animation during an era where digital shortcuts dominated. Every wave, every splash, every droplet received individual attention from master animators. Stand By Me Doraemon takes number 3 with its $35 million budget, marking the beloved Robot Cat's transition to full computer animation. This wasn't just about modernizing a classic character. It was about proving that CG could capture the warmth and humor of a traditional Japanese animation. The production required developing new rendering techniques to maintain Doraemon's iconic simplicity while adding dimensional depth. The Tale of Princess Kaguya claims number 2 with its staggering $49 million budget. Isao Takahata's final masterpiece pushed artistic boundaries with its watercolor aesthetics, where every frame resembled a living painting. The film's budget reflected its painstaking production process. Each scene required multiple artistic iterations, with animators essentially creating thousands of individual artworks. The result was visually stunning but financially devastating for Studio Ghibli. And finally, at number 1 we have The Boy and the Heron, Studio Ghibli's most expensive production ever. Producer Toshio Suzuki confirmed it cost more than any other Japanese film, with estimated exceeding $53 million. This wasn't just Miyazaki's return from retirement, it was his most ambitious project ever. The film blended traditional animation with cutting-edge technology, creating a visual experience that justifies every dollar spent. What strikes me most about these productions isn't just their massive budgets, but what they represent. These are films where artistic vision trumps financial logic, where creators risked everything to push their medium forward. Studio Ghibli appears 5 times on this list, proving that consistent excellence requires consistent investment. Some films like Ponyo and Pokemon recuperate their investments magnificently, while others like Hardlock and Kaguya barely broke even. But measuring success purely in financial terms misses the deeper impact these films had on an animation as an art form. These productions advance animation technology, inspire countless creators, and expand what audience believe possible in animated storytelling. Alright, before we wrap up, I'm curious, which of these films do you think justifies its massive budget? And more importantly, which expensive anime movie didn't make this list, but should have? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. You can rage all you want in the comments below if your favorite anime is not listed. If this exploration of anime's most expensive production resonated with you, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Quick disclaimer, every yen, dollar, and dragon-sized stack of cash mentioned here is pulled from publicity available data, producers' quotes, and industry goss. Treat this list as a pub trivia flex, not a tax return. See you guys next time.